Everyone, my name is Evan Jacobs. Welcome to another edition of Boxing Time TV. We have a fight here that's happening as I'm seeing on August 20th. It is going to be Adrien Broner versus Omar Figueroa. And this bout is coming up, like I said, on August 20th. I'm just realizing I did not do the Michael Conlan fight that I wanted to do. Who knows? Maybe I'll have time. Maybe I'll squeeze that in before it happens. We're still about 2 weeks away from that, but I don't know. When we start getting closer and closer, I just decide not to do it. And I'm gonna adjust my mic as I talk. Broner is 32 years old. Figueroa is 32. Broner's 5'6". Figueroa is 5'8". They're both 140, 69 inch reach for Broner, 73 reach for Figueroa. 34 fights, 4 losses for Adrien Broner. Only dropped, as I believe, by Marcos Maidana, and has never been stopped. Omar Figueroa has been stopped. He's also been dropped. He's also been cut, I think. So anyway, actually here I can already tell this is going to be a problem. So I fixed the speed. This is 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds, 10-point my scoring system, no mandatory 8 count, 3 knockdown rule waived. Let's get right to it. I'm kind of bummed. I really wanted to do Michael Conlan's fight back. I think it's going to be interesting. He had a really, really brutal fight, and it was a loss. And how does he recover from that? He's someone that I always thought was good. I thought the crowd made him better. I thought his marketability made him maybe seem better than he actually was. I always thought that there was an X factor. And Teddy Atlas said it way better than I on his show, but he really sort of gave voice to what I'd always been thinking, which is probably why he's Teddy Atlas and I'm me. I'm going to try to do that. I also want to do Huey Fury, Michael Hunter. I think that's a good fight. Rodriguez Gonzalez on 9/17. Bivol Zurdo I might do just because I know that's being ordered and that's probably going to happen. And Comey Pedraza. So we got fights coming up. I'm just lining them up, getting ready. And right now it seems like Omar Figueroa is coming out using his physical gifts, his reach, his movement. And, Broner, we'll see. Broner hits hard. Figueroa hits hard. Both guys have been hurt in fights. Although, like I said, Figueroa is the only one of the two that has been stopped. So we'll see if that plays into this at all. Hold on one second. I'm going to go turn down the TV. And so Broner kind of being moved into the ropes. This to me is probably more of a pick'em fight. And I got to be honest, I think Broner's going to come in heavy. I don't know why. I just looking at his record and the fact that he's been off. I don't know. Very, very interesting guy. He's the guy that we always talk about. Oh man, what could have been this and that. And it's just, just great fighter. Just allowed certain things outside of boxing, and it makes sense. You have all these things coming at you, you get all this money, but he is a very good fighter, and it's one of those things that, is it too late for him? I don't know if it's too late for him. Is he gonna, is he going to come together and be a champion and go on a run? I don't know. I mean, there's so many titles. He could win a title, but we'll see. We'll see. I just, who knows? We're going to learn a lot about him in this simulation, just in terms of what the computer thinks, and then obviously when he has the fight on August 20th. And my simulations are sometimes wrong, so we'll see there too. Apparently the judge is not impressed. Omar Figueroa 10-8. One judge giving it 10-9 to Broner, and another is giving it 10-9 to Broner. Wow, so even round. I've never ever seen that. 28-28. We come out for the second round. Broner landing hard with the left. And once again, you're watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Please, just thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Give us a follow on Instagram, Boxing Time with Evan. Please tell people about Boxing Time TV. That's pretty much what I do. I'm kind of turning my Instagram page into just sort of like a website where every so often I post sort of like a page of news, which is sort of news that tidbits I've kind of picked up and then rewritten. And then I post a lot of press releases and just general things. Wow, it looked like Figueroa got hurt a little bit coming in. Broner may be having a moment. So we'll see. And Figueroa has been cut, has been hurt in fights. So we'll see. Kind of going to talk about the records more as this goes on. I'm going to grab my water. Oh, I missed with an uppercut there, did Omar Figueroa. I thought Figueroa won that first round, and then we go into the judges. One judge goes 10-8, and then Broner won it on the other judge's scorecard. I've never, ever seen that. So, it just kind of makes you wonder what the other judges are looking for. Maybe one seems to like the come forward nature of Figueroa. Broner's kind of taking more of a counter-punching, high defense. And it's one of those things, if he's not busier, he ends up just losing and kind of just being inactive in rounds more than anything else. All right, we're in the final 30 seconds of the second round. Once again, this round pretty much similar to the first. And I don't know, Broner did hurt him. That seems to be the biggest thing, fighting with good defense. Figueroa's trying. Broner's just kind of picking him off. All right, all three judges seem like they're giving that to Figueroa. So now Broner down by 3 points. Now it's a 10-round fight. And he's got time. He's got to kind of put this together. But it looks, you never know. Figueroa looking to outwork him, fighting from a distance. I'm telling you, when he fights at a distance and makes Broner come to him, Broner wobbles him. I'm telling you, these guys are throwing leather. But we need more of that from Broner. Here I was saying, when he makes Broner come to him, and then Broner actually hurts him. So, like I said, I don't know a lot of what I'm talking about. I think I know. I just like doing these fights. Looking at the bouts of Omar Figueroa, he has the loss. He was stopped by Abel Ramos. His last two bouts, he lost to Yordenis Ugas, but his victories over John Molino, Robert Guerrero. Guerrero pretty washed up, used up at that point. Antonio DeMarco, Ricky Burns, Daniel Estrada. So decent record. Abner Cotto, Dominic Salcedo. So, just not a bad record. Just one of those guys that doesn't really seem to have cashed in as much as he maybe could have on his talent. And, that's kind of common in boxing. It is a tough sport. It's a hard sport. And sometimes it's probably not even his fault. You just don't get the chances. Oh, left hand by Figueroa. Broner landing with the left. He's shown a propensity to hurt him with the left. We'll see if that continues. Going into the fourth round. Oh, and Broner hurts him again. I'm telling you. Broner's showing some pop here, folks. All right. So here we'll have to see, and Figueroa kind of pushing him back now. Oh, and it gets wobbly. I'm telling you, that left hand, will it be enough? Should it drop him to keep him down? I don't know. It's keeping Figueroa honest. And I think Broner may have really hurt him there, and he just didn't realize it. Maybe Broner's sort of thinking, he wants to be around late in the fight. He's sort of tired middle rounds, later in fights, wants to actually be available. So we will see what the judges say. Did Broner put himself back into this contest, or did he lose this round? One judge giving it to Broner, one judge having it even, and another judge having it for Broner. So Broner got what we call some get back in this bout. And all right, so we just continue. Figueroa up by 1 point as we go into the fourth. BoxRec's doing this thing that I don't have time to fix right now, so I want to get you Broner's stats. Hopefully it lets me do it. It doesn't do that thing where you got to log in, and it does this thing. BoxRec has become so weird. So yeah, well, guys, it just doesn't look like I can talk about Adrien Broner. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back in. I'm going to go to this page. We'll just go. Oh, look at that. And Omar Figueroa coming back and landing hard on Adrien Broner. Outworking him here. Oh, wow. Wobbles Figueroa. So bouts with Antonio DeMarco, Paulie Malignaggi. Yeah, victories over Paul Malignaggi. Had the loss to Maidana. Dropped twice. Fought Carlos Molina. Beat Emmanuel Taylor. Fought Sean Porter. I remember Porter beat him, but he dropped Porter in the 12th. Broner beat Alec Adiev. Broner beat Ashley Theophane. Broner beat Granados. Broner then fought Mikey Garcia and got outboxed. And then, right now they're saying Broner's tired. Figueroa's breathing heavy. And the judges giving that round, two of the judges giving that round to Figueroa, one judge having it even. So Figueroa up by 3 points as we're going into the fifth round. So it's still close, folks. And Broner has shown pop. Figueroa has shown work rate. We'll see if maybe this is something that Figueroa, Broner can catch Figueroa along the ropes, a la what he did to Jason Litzow. Oh, and Figueroa is coming to pop him. Figueroa looking to try to stop him, but he hasn't been stopped. And then he lost to Manny Pacquiao. So he has those 4 losses: Maidana, Sean Porter, Pacquiao, and then the other one. Oh wow, look at that! And he wobbles Figueroa again. I'm telling you, Figueroa coming on, landing, and I'm saying when he fights at a distance, but Broner's doing a decent job closing that distance, and he's landing. Both these guys hurting each other. I don't think the punches of Omar Figueroa are really getting Adrien Broner's attention. And look at Broner's landing on the inside, folks. All right, so now Omar Figueroa taking it. So he looks like he's starting to take over a little bit. He's up by 6 points going into the 6th round. Comes out, lands. But and look at that! And now Figueroa hurts Broner. So guys, these guys are going for it. Are we going to see more action in the second half of this fight? I got to be honest. I think Broner's going to wilt, and I just think that Figueroa is probably going to cruise to kind of a boring decision. Broner now is getting wobbled, getting hurt, but he has a good chin and he knows how to survive. And I think that Figueroa is certainly doing enough. He just has to not get caught. Although he just wobbled Broner. Figueroa's gotta be smart. Broner has shown pop. Broner has shown counterpunching skills, and Broner's got his on the inside. Broner's actually outworking him. The problem is Figueroa is trying to make this an outside game, and he's having success. Oh, look at this! And that's the thing is Omar Figueroa takes chances going up against the ropes because you never know. Broner can always catch him. And once again, you're watching Boxing Time TV. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and follow. Please give us a like on our Instagram page, Boxing Time with Evan. It's kind of a little bit of news. I like I said, post a lot of press releases. And just it's just stuff. It's just stuff. It's just boxing related stuff. Oh, and then you have Figueroa landing. And I'm telling you, man, he's landing hard. He's poleaxing Adrien Broner now. Let's see, he's just got to be careful. If he can keep this up, have good defense, he's going to do okay. Oh. Oh, look at this. And Broner's very tired and has a swollen eye. Figueroa's breathing heavy. 10-8, 10-8, 10-9, all for Omar Figueroa. And I think Figueroa's just going to settle in right now. He's going to keep poleaxing him. He's going to shut Broner's eye and cruise to a decision. I think that Adrien Broner, smart, knows how to survive. There's 6 more rounds. It's going to be long. It's going to be brutal. And I just think that's what's going to happen. This is kind of how these fights go. Broner has a good chin. He's wobbled, but it's not enough. I just try to provide you guys honesty here on Boxing Time TV. Oh, and wobbling Adrien Broner now is Omar Figueroa. He's got him. And I'm just saying that this is Broner's game. He's getting pummeled into the ropes, and Omar Figueroa is just landing, and Broner trying to catch him, and maybe he will, but it's going to take a lot, and Omar Figueroa has a decent chin too. But Adrien Broner, should do something. And if he comes back and his eye's swollen, I mean, he this could get stopped. But this computer boxing game is weird. It doesn't always stop when it should. A lot of times it doesn't. It just lets the guy get pounded on. It's about being held at super lightweight or junior welterweight. And we got one more round. And right now, going to the body is Omar Figueroa. Going to the body, going to that. If he mixes more body shots in, he could potentially stop Broner. Broner taking a lot of punches this round, though. And so Figueroa's got to be careful, doesn't want to get caught, and doesn't want to punch himself out. Oh, look at that, and Broner catching him. We're in the final 10 seconds of the 7th round, and Omar Figueroa is pouring it on now. All right. We got 5 more rounds. Broner's eyes only swollen after that. Folks, this is totally going the distance, and I think we're going to see carbon copies of what we just saw. 10-8, 10-8, all 10-9, all for Omar Figueroa as we move into the 8th round. Oh, and he wobbles Adrien Broner. He wobbles him there. Look at that. Broner hurt, folks. And I'm saying this is just becoming carbon copy of what we've seen. Oh, and a right hand from Omar Figueroa. Driving Adrien Broner into the ropes. And now, Figueroa kind of picking his spots. Knows that he, and Wall, that's what I'm saying. He needs to go to the body if he wants to think about a stoppage, but he's got to be careful. Doesn't want to get caught. Broner is dangerous. Lots of power. I think I'm going to sit down, folks. Tired. I apologize. This is what Broner does best. Gets hurt and knows how to survive. Okay, adjust the mic one more time. Adjust back the guard. Okay, yeah. So now, here we are. And look at this. Look at this. Omar Figueroa landing. And, we have less than a minute to go in this round. Folks, this is when I just wish they would stop it. I mean, if we have another round like this, just stop it. We don't need to see all these rounds of, the simulation at that point, in my opinion, has served its purpose. Some may argue, some, may not. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. All right, so now we go to round number 9. Broner, like I said, swollen eye, breathing heavy, 10-8. I mean, this is just how we're going to see it, folks. All right, 10-8, 10-9, 10-8. All right, and Figueroa is up by 21 points. I think it's fair to say that he has a, whatchamacallit? Oh, look, and Broner just taking shots at this point. Oh, and just punching Broner into the ropes. And like I said, this is becoming a carbon copy. This is what the game does. Broner close to landing, though. Figueroa in striking distance. He's got to be smart. But Figueroa doing everything that he needs to be doing here. Just doesn't, just Broner's tough. Broner's tough, and he knows how to survive. And I mean, I'm saying I'm becoming a carbon copy of myself. Just kind of repeating my comments. He's taking his shots. And I mean, the fact that his eye isn't even swollen yet, it just, this is just the way that the computer kind of works. We're in the final 30 seconds here. And I apologize, folks, if I seem like I've tuned out and whatnot. But I'm saying it's a carbon copy. I don't need to tell you guys everything that you guys are seeing. You guys know what you're seeing. Adrien Broner is just being outclassed, outboxed, and outworked by Omar Figueroa. It's kind of what we're seeing, folks. Swollen eye, and now Figueroa has a cut over his eye, so 10-8, 10-8, 10-8. So now we're in the 10th round. We're in the championship rounds. Adrien Broner now down by 27 points. And, that is, we'll see. Can Adrien Broner creep back into the fight? That would be crazy if he were to open up a gash on Omar Figueroa and were to somehow win this fight on a TKO. That would be very, very odd. But he's there and he's landing and he's not being in the corner, and this is how you land punches, and he's going to have to, take some chances here, but he's got nothing to lose. He's already down by 36 points or 37 or 27. Sorry. If I knew how to count, that would be better. All right. Oh, just wobbled Broner, taking shots, but he recovers. And, Broner out, trying to land on Figueroa, trying to do something. Hey, you know what? He cut him somehow in round number 9. I don't know what's going to happen now. Oh, and wobbles Broner hard, does Figueroa. But Broner's strong, and Figueroa comes out and shows that, hey, I may be cut, but I'm no worse for the wear. Oh, and going to the body is Figueroa. And Broner's landing. I mean, this potentially gets interesting. What if he were to cut and get a gash on Figueroa? And now they're saying Broner's very tired, swollen eye. Figueroa is breathing heavy, cut over his eye. 10-9, 10-8, 10-8. Let's see what happens. Figueroa landing, outworking. Figueroa just landing on him. Oh, and Broner finally goes down, succumbs to all those punches from Omar Figueroa. And I'm telling you, I think Broner's going to get up. It's just in his nature. He doesn't want to go out like that, and we'll see. Can he put something together? Can he go for broke here against Omar Figueroa? 10-7s all down the line. Swollen eye. Figueroa is breathing heavy and has a cut over his eye. So like I said, pretty much called it. Now watch, Broner comes out here and knocks out Figueroa. But I think this is what you're going to see. Just kind of Figueroa cruise, do the brutal thing on Adrien Broner, and yeah, that's pretty much what's happened. Oh, and Omar Figueroa pouring it on now. As we come to the final minute of this, the 12th round of Adrien Broner, Omar Figueroa. Figueroa looking to cruise to a unanimous decision. And if I went kind of how I expected, pretty much how I expected, just one of those things, you kind of just know it's kind of part of the package, kind of part of the deal. Omar Figueroa just landing, doing the things he has to do. Gave a great performance, very, very consistent. If he does this in the real fight, have a good chance. We're in the final 30 seconds. He's got to not get caught. He's got to not get caught. Broner is always dangerous. He got dropped. He got up. So he's a tough guy, and he's known for that. So, he did very, very well. Judges are adding their scorecards. And Figueroa wins by a wide margin, as we predicted. The winner is Omar Figueroa by unanimous decision until the fight lasted 12 rounds. Broner was knocked down one time as a swollen eye. Figueroa was not knocked down. There was a cut over his eye. So Omar Figueroa 119-101, 119-103, 119-105. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Boxing Time TV. If you like what you've seen, please like, comment, and follow. Please share these links with your family and friends. Please, just tell people about this. Please give us a like on Instagram, Boxing Time with Evan. Try to post every day. And at Boxing Time, our motto is, why wait? Watch it now, then watch the real thing when it airs and compare. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.